Learning what the word yoga means, yoga is a Sanskrit word, and the word literally translates to mean yoke or union. But it just means to yoke everything to work together in the best way possible. And so when things aren't working in a balanced way, yoga can help bring it into balance. Okay? When we are healthy, yoga can help us maintain that homeostasis. And so it's a wonderful way to just rebalance. But I love the idea of yoking my mind, my body, and my spirit to work together as one. When those three things are combined, you have something called the soul. It's a really beautiful word, the word yoga. And most people who don't know a lot about yoga, when I explain that simple thing, that yoga means to yoke your body, your mind, your spirit to all work together in the best way possible, then they're like, oh, okay. Probably the most personal thing for me that I've learned in yoga, and I'm learning again right now, is you don't have to be perfect to practice yoga. You don't have to have a perfect body, you don't have to be a certain age, you don't have to have a certain belief system or structure that you believe in. Yoga will make all of those things, they'll make my body work in the best way possible. They'll make my mind work at its optimal level. They'll help balance my spiritual balance. So it won't take over any religious belief I have. It enriches it, it deepens it. The most important thing that I get is, oh, I can't do yoga, I'm not flexible. What do I do? You know, I don't think I could ever pick it up. And flexibility is something that will happen through your practice. You know, flexibility of your mind, your body, and your spirit, meaning my body becomes more flexible. So my body can ingest nutrients easier. And I get more out of the food that I eat when I'm eating right. My mental faculties are more flexible, meaning my memory increases. And I have better memory, and I have a better just feeling of centeredness and mental clarity, not walking around feeling foggy, those sorts of things. Yoga helps that. And then my spirituality or my spiritual practice, it helps things become more meaningful to me because I can comprehend things I might have not been able to comprehend before. Reducing the chatter in my mind helps me get to know my body. When I started to develop my own personal practice, I found that the style of yoga that I practiced wasn't any one dogma. It didn't come from any one space. I certainly had heavy influences to help me develop my practice, but essentially my practice was what arose out of me. And for me, that was awakening my faculties, spiritual, physical faculties, to be able to tell how to bring myself into balance. I really, truly believe wholeheartedly that life hits you at a space that you have the capacity to handle. And so things show up intentionally at just the right time to just take you to just the right edge of your limit, you know. And yoga is a wonderful way to let that ebb and flow, to get into a space where you're feeling like, okay, I'm in the flow of it, but yet I'm aware of what's going on, you know. Learning how to take care of myself and to deserve to feel good in my own body was a big deal. And so it helps me understand how to pace my life, where when imbalances occur, I then have the tools to correct that. Does that make sense? Yeah. Here on the online center, we have an AM and a PM class that you can do. You can also piece different poses together and get something that's very specific to you and what you want to see. People, when they first started yoga practices, oh my gosh, I'm not near as flexible as her or him or her or him. I shouldn't be here, I shouldn't be doing yoga. Just because someone can drop their head to their toes or whatever doesn't mean they're getting something better than you are. It's really more about what it is for your body specifically. And when I let myself be in my own body, this is my body, I get to be in it, I get to experience my experience. I might not want their experience. Once I knew what their experience was and what it feels like to be that flexible, it might feel really unstable to me. And so to really just trust your own body, that you're in a space that's right for you, is the practice of yoga, of just coming out of the world and onto your mat. One of the benefits of starting a personal yoga practice is it increases your awareness. It increases your awareness and your awakening, your ability to fully awaken. Things that you believe and study will make sense to you in a new and deeper way. So it's really cool. And it's all about connecting to that higher purpose of things. And the end of a yoga practice tradition is to just say a word called namaste. And namaste is a word that just one word translation would mean salutations. The broader meaning of it is I salute your truth, the way you salute me. You know, I honor the divinity in you the way you honor the divinity in me. So it's a real, just an acknowledgement. We also say it to each other as a group for gathering here together, no matter how far away you are. And then we say it as teacher and student, which is interchangeable. My students teach me how I'm to teach, and I teach them in return. So namaste.